What is up, guys? How we doing? Welcome back to another Jeremy Ramblins series, a weekly vlog series where I talk about my week, my thoughts, and everything in between. We got a new subscriber yesterday. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your support, and welcome to the team. I got a lot to talk about today, this week, and some pretty good news. Today, I guess we'll start with, I got a washer and dryer. Your boy owns a washer and dryer now. Which I know to some people is like, okay, but like, dude, this is like the last piece of furniture I need, and now I don't need anything else. I could use a new bed frame, but I finally have a washer and dryer. No more going to the laundromat and spending an entire goddamn day at the laundromat. Now, it's not here yet. It'll be here next week on the 8th. I have somebody bringing it and installing it, and they're not super like fancy by any means. They're not like, they don't play the song when they're done and have touch screens or whatever. They're very middle of the road, but I don't care. They're new. It's a washer and a dryer, and now I can do laundry at my own leisure, and holy shit, that's gonna make things a lot easier. And if you'll notice, I'm a lot brighter. Like, all the light bulbs in the house went out. I had a light bulb that went out here. I had all the ones in the bathroom go out. The stovetop light, which I'm particularly a fan of because it acts as a night light, had a light in my where the washer and dryer is going to go that went out. Like, all the light bulbs were just starting to go out, and I did not have the money to replace them, and I finally did, and now I replaced them with LED bulbs, and now everything looks discolored and it's bothering me. You got the yellow lights in the back that you can see, and then right under me are the hospital lights, and it is bright as hell in here. But it looks a lot better. Yeah. So I got light bulbs. I spent the day basically replacing all the light bulbs in the place except for a few. Now, because of the two different colors, I'm debating just replacing everything with bulbs, because the other ones are regular cheap bulbs, and these are LEDs, which ends up helping with your electric bill and whatnot. But the washer and dryer, super exciting. It was a reasonable price, and the way I saw it was, I gotta go to the laundromat, and that's gonna cost $60. I can either do that, or I can go to Best Buy right now, get a washer and dryer, and pay $60 a month and actually have it go toward something, instead of just spending. So it's not like I have a new bill. Like, the $60 a month that it's going to cost to pay off the washer and the dryer for the next 18 months is what I was spending a month anyway. So yeah, I finally paid off enough of the computer and whatnot to make room, and so I went ahead and pulled the trigger on it and got a washer and dryer, and I'm just really excited about that. Maybe too excited about it. I don't know. When you're an adult, you get excited about stupid shit like spatulas and dishes, and yeah. But that was my day. Grocery shopping, and my food stamps are about to lapse, and I have not heard back from them, and I don't know if I'm going to get them again, and I'm very worried about it. So we kind of stocked up on a bunch of like stuff we could freeze: hot dogs, deli meat, simple shit, bread, that way we could freeze it and be good if for some reason it lapsed. It shouldn't, but I haven't heard back from them. Last year was the first time I ever got on food stamps, and everybody has their freaking opinion about it, but I don't really care. It's not really something that I want to have, but it's something that's just necessary. If it wasn't for food stamps, I wouldn't be able to drink the shakes that I have, wouldn't have gained the weight that I have. It's just a factor of life right now. It's essential, and so I don't know how the renewing process works. I uploaded all my documents, like the letter told me to, and haven't heard anything back. So I don't know. I'm kind of freaked out, and I just stocked up and acted as if we're going to run out. And this week's been a great week as far as work went. We hit our goal, averaged once again $2 a mile, averaged right at $20 an hour, so work went decent. This week's gonna kick some ass. I did take a 3-day weekend because I just needed to rest. I was getting burnt out, I was getting tired, I really just needed to rest. So I took an extra day off, but this week, we're going to try to put in longer days, take advantage of the fact that it's the 4th, because Instacart should be busy as hell, and they have boost pay right now, so. But I appreciate your guys' support on the videos yesterday, and I'm sorry for, I don't know. I've been driving myself crazy lately with just making sure I don't offend people and making people happy, and I gotta stop doing that and worrying about my videos and just overthinking it. The only person that can harm my channel or my growth is me, and you know, I continue to overthink and focus too much about pleasing people. That's what's gonna happen, you know. But this week was kind of ridiculous. I lost a subscriber because of my Martyrs review, and lost a subscriber because of the YouTube algorithm, but we gained one, so or gained 2. Basically, we lost 2 and gained 2, I think. Or lost 2 and gained 3. Or lost 3 and gained 3. I don't know. It just keeps shifting around. And I appreciate you. But yeah, lost one on the Martyrs review, which just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. For those of you that don't know Martyrs is a horror movie, a French horror movie that came out in 2008 that's gone down as one of the best horror movies of all time. And I watched it and I just didn't really like it. Without spoiling it, I was with it until the 3rd act, and then when you get the why of the movie, I didn't really like it. I thought you could poke too many holes in it, and so it kind of ruined the movie for me. And yeah, somebody unsubscribed because of that opinion, and it's like, look, people can unsubscribe for whatever reason you want. You don't owe me jack shit. You don't owe me the time that, you know, you're watching me right now, and I appreciate everything you guys do. But why are you watching movie reviews if you're going to get mad when somebody reviews it? The whole point of me reviewing a movie is I'm giving my opinion on that movie. You know, if you watch movie reviews in hopes that your opinion is going to be mirrored, well, that's stupid. That defeats the purpose. If everybody was supposed to say what you wanted them to say, then it wouldn't be their opinion. That's the whole point of giving movie reviews. And I can't stand how snooty people are when it comes to movies, man. Like, I did not dig on anybody that enjoyed Martyrs. I just personally did not like it. I saw the potential and I can understand why people did. I just personally didn't. And to lose a subscriber because of that, it was like, man, like, whatever. Good luck finding a movie reviewer who agrees with your opinion on every single movie you've ever watched. Because if that's what you're wanting to hear, then you should just make your own movie review channel. You know, that's what makes us unique. That's why I'm giving my review on this movie. We're not going to line up every time. Cody Leach is a huge, well, not huge, but bigger movie reviewer that I really like. He's really down to earth, and, you know, he ends every video with opinions are like assholes, but that doesn't mean you have to be. And that he ends every video with that. And that's his outro because of how much shit he gets just by reviewing movies. And it's like, no, I don't agree with his take on every single movie, but I enjoy hearing why he doesn't like a movie that I might like, or why he likes a movie that I don't like. I love the way he breaks down the movies, and I love his, you know, like, just honesty. Like, at the end of the day, you're clicking on a movie review to view that person's opinion on the movie, and all I can do is give you my honest opinion on that movie. I'm not gonna try to keep people down or act like, hey, because you like this, like, that's what I can't stand about some people. Like Hereditary, for example. I hate Hereditary. All right, I hate it. Moist Critical calls it the best horror movie of this last decade. My ass. But that's just my opinion, you know? And if you enjoyed it, I think that's great. Anything that gets people into horror, it is cool. Even Blumhouse, at the end of the day, if it gets kids into horror movies, awesome. You know? But what I cannot stand is when someone's like, well, you just didn't get it. See, you didn't like this movie because you're not as smart as me. See, that's it, all right? Or I didn't like this movie because I'm smarter than... Basically, this holier-than-thou attitude. And it's like, it's art, you know? I did make a comment about Martyrs trying to be smarter than it really was. And I agree with that. I really think the why of Martyrs, which is all I can really say about it without spoiling it, is super... You can poke so many holes in it, and if it would have had a different why, I think it would have been a slam dunk movie for me. But that just wasn't a satisfying answer. And so, after sitting on it for a few days, yeah, the third act kind of killed the movie for me. And it wasn't because it had, you know, the darkness. It wasn't because of bleak endings. Like, I love that. I love those endings. Eden Lake, I'm probably going to put myself through again so I can review it. But that's a really great horror movie with a bleak ending. But yeah, it's just one of those things where, like, come on, man. Like, that. This is my opinion on this art. And I did it tastefully and, you know, like, whatever. If you don't agree, that's fine. But, like, again, good luck finding a movie reviewer who constantly mirrors your opinion, because they're bound to disagree at some point, and then you're bound to unsubscribe. And I don't know. But then after that, my grandmother unsubscribed because of the ice video, which I wish I could say I cared. And then yeah, somebody got offended by the YouTube algorithm video and was like, what is going on? What is going on this week? Like, I'm just out here, like, busting my ass, putting out videos, overthinking it, trying not to offend you, and you guys are getting offended anyway, so, like, fuck it. Like, but I just needed some rest. I was getting burnt out, and it's whatever. People can unsubscribe for whatever reason they want. It's just... It's very rare that I get a subscriber that actually goes and watches a lot of my videos afterwards, you know? They usually... Or watches all my new videos from then on. That's rare. And that part is what I didn't take into account when making a YouTube channel. Is that when you get a subscriber, that doesn't necessarily mean you got a new fan of your channel. That just means... sometimes that somebody just liked your video, so they gave you a sub, which I appreciate, you know? And I just appreciate that time out of your life that you gave me on that one video. But it is rare that you get somebody that's like, damn, I like this person, I like this channel, and they go and they watch the rest of it. And, so yeah, I mean, it does suck because I have gotten a couple subscribers due to movie reviews, like... And this channel is so versatile that I know, like, if you subscribe because of my Lego reviews, it's got to be a bummer that I haven't done a Lego review in a while. But they're just too expensive. And if you subscribe because of my movie reviews, I'm sure it's got to be a bummer that I don't do movie reviews that often. But, like, whatever you're here for, I appreciate you. And if you are here for movie reviews, good God, dude. Like, we may disagree on a movie at some point. And it's okay. I enjoy, like, if I'm being an asshole about the way I'm, you know, disagreeing, I'm like, oh, the fans of this are fucking stupid, but which I would never do. But if I was being that way, feel free to call me out on that, because I think that's an asshole move. One thing I thought was interesting was on my last two movie reviews, The Martyrs and Terrifier 3, 90% of people that watched it were actually returning viewers. So there's people out there that just come and check out the channel when I do movie reviews, and I thought that was kind of cool. So that's why, like, you know, even though they may not be the most popular videos, I still want to do them because I'm passionate about film. I love film so much that's probably a majority of what I watch on YouTube is movie reviewers. They just didn't land the plane well for me to love it, to go to people and say, I love this movie, you should check it out. But yeah, I mean, it's better than most horror movies out there. For horror movie fans, let me reiterate that if you're a casual fan and you're watching this, please don't go watch Martyrs. You will be wide-eyed for a week, and I don't want that to happen to you. Maybe that's why they unsubscribed. It was like, dude, you're screwed up in the head for watching stuff like this. But I love horror movies, man. I do. And that's why I talk about them most of the time. I can't wait for 28 years later. It's my favorite zombie franchise. And yes, they're zombies. I can't wait for Together and Weapons. The director of Weapons did Barbarian, and Weapons actually, it looks like it's going to be another unpeeling of the onion like Barbarians was. And that's kind of how Martyrs was. And in that aspect, I enjoyed it. Sorry, this isn't a Martyrs review. And the reason why I care so much is because, like, you know, if I know why somebody unsubscribed, then I know where to improve or whatever. You know, like, if somebody unsubscribes because of politics, then that doesn't mean necessarily stay away from it. I'm not going to, but I at least understand and know that maybe in the future I should do this in a different way, you know. But yeah, when it's just a random nothing burger of a video, it's like, I don't know what I could do to improve here, man. Really, I need to stop thinking that I need to improve for others. I am who I am. My opinions are my opinions. Well, we're all unique and think uniquely. And, you know, we're gonna disagree sometimes. And we live in a day and age where people can't agree to disagree. And that sucks. And my grandmother unsubscribing is just a joke. Like, I am sorry I didn't make the biased video you wanted me to make. God damn, it is bright. I don't know if you guys can tell, but, like, it is very bright looking at the camera. It is, like, the light's right under me. It is really bright. That's just one LED bulb, by the way. The other two are the old yellow ones, and this is just one LED bulb. Imagine if I put all three of them in. Holy crap. Like, it's amazing how much the one overpowers the other two. Anyway, sorry about my fascination with light bulbs. No, being an adult is weird, man. When you get your own place, you know, like, you get excited about weird shit. You know, like your favorite spatula and favorite pan and your mop and your vacuum. I got a new vacuum. It's fucking kick-ass and, you know, mounts to the wall, and you get happy about the weirdest things, and that's when you start to realize that you're old. So, yeah. Streamed last night. Stream went spectacular. I appreciate you guys showing up, and it's been cool. It's been fun. Every time I get to stream, it's just a childhood dream come true. It's literally hanging out with a friend that looks up to me and respects me and just wants to hang out with me and kill time, you know, and get out of their head. And the fact that I'm able to provide that for somebody is huge. You know, I appreciate you guys sticking it out with me this week. It's been a rough week. I really just drove myself into the ground with work. You know, I worked you know, a full week and then had to do a bunch of stuff on the weekend. And then I worked 6 days, and then that 7th day was not a day off. It was do this, do that, go grocery shop, like all the stuff you got to do the dishes, mop the house, got the house mopped, and then back to work. And then we worked, and just by Friday, I just was out of it. So all week I was like just trying to make videos, and it at the same time was overthinking and sleep deprived, and so haven't made the best videos in the last couple of weeks. But I appreciate your guys' patience and your love, and y'all keep me going, you know. And other than that, like, it's been a decent week, and we're gonna keep pushing through. And I appreciate your support on both the videos yesterday. Usually whenever I post 2 videos in one day, one gets really overshadowed, but you guys actually seem to like the Transformers and Minecraft movie, which tells me that I need to branch out on my movie reviews instead of only doing horror movies. The reasoning for that is just because it's my favorite genre, you know? But I should start talking about more current, like I should have done an Invincible review on season 3. I should have you know, it should start broadening my horizons. But my god, Transformers 1 was good, wasn't it? Like, it's an experience. It's awesome. And it was so good, actually. Like, the graphics are just amazing. And yeah, good week. Hit our goal. Took a 3-day weekend. Hit the reset button. Went to sleep at a decent time. Got a washer and dryer. Finally feel like an adult, and I can wash my own shit whenever I want. Gets here Tuesday. I'm excited about it. Now my $60 a month isn't going to the laundromat. Now I don't have to make a whole goddamn day out of doing my laundry. I can just do my laundry. That's so cool. The things that you, like, just, I don't know, it's such a, you know, everybody has one that, like, you don't think about it, but when you don't have it, like, holy shit, it makes things a pain in the ass, you know, especially as a single dad. And taking her in there, like, I gotta take in one basket at a time, holding it up like this up against my head while I'm holding her hand, and take 10 trips to the car. And now that's over. Now my $60 is actually going toward something, and then whenever that's finally paid off, shaboom. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everything that you do, and I love you, and I will try to be on stream tonight or on sometime during this week, and I'm going to try to start streaming a little bit earlier like I did last night. And yeah, I appreciate you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.